Hi guys, I'm going to be doing for you the micro motor, or the very simple motor. This is one of my favorites. I try and take this activity when I do off-sites. I love it. It's a great attention getter. Adults, kids, myself, anybody. Anyway, okay, so what you're going to need for this activity, batteries. I do prefer name brand batteries. C size, D size. I happen to have a AA here. They all are 1.5 volts, so they work just fine. The next thing you're going to need is a screw. I like these cabinet screws. They're number 6 1 1/4, and there's a skew there in the corner if you want it. The reason I like these is that the fins are very aggressive on the screw, and it's easy to see the rotations. The next thing you're going to need is a bit of wire. If you've seen my previous video, this is just the leftovers of speaker wire from something else. If you are using speaker wire and separating the two negative and positive sides for use, please do it carefully. If there's a kink in your wire, sometimes what will happen is you'll end up pulling the wire out of the insulation without actually separating the insulation itself. Okay. The next thing is super magnets. These are rare earth magnets. It's very important that you use these magnets for this activity. If you're using the black ceramic ones, unfortunately they don't have enough pull. They're not going to generate enough force to actually cause rotation. Okay. So, and of course, electrical tape. I do recommend electrical tape because of the prolonged contact of the wire. This activity will generate some heat, so we definitely want that insulated. So for this activity, I do it a little differently than what's in the book. One side of the wire, I will give instruction to participants to fan it out. I don't know if you can see, so that it's spread out, and then the other side, they're going to twist together, like so. So the part that's fanned out, everybody will get a little piece of electrical tape that will get put on the electrical tape like so to make things easy, and then take your battery and tape it down real good to the negative side of the battery. Now you can do this in either direction. If you put your wire on the positive and your screw on the negative, it'll work just the same as if you put your wire on the negative and your screw on the positive. Okay? Then we're going to take our rare earth magnet and put it on the head of our screw. Make sure it is centered. What I tell everybody is, this is wrong, this is right. It's got to be centered to generate a nice good spin. Okay. Then battery must be vertical for best results, and touching the tip of the screw to the positive node of the battery like so. Okay. Some of the little ones may need help with keeping steady hands, but for the most part, after a minute or so, they definitely figure it out on their own. Now, you want to touch the side of the magnet, very important, not the bottom, not the top of the screw, but the side of the magnet, and you will see that motion. So again, steady hands are helpful, and touch the side of the magnet. You'll see a little spark that usually will definitely get some oohs and ahs. But there you have it. That is the micro motor. Now, if you do allow the motor to spin for extended duration, it will generate some heat. So please encourage maybe about 10 seconds, 15 seconds or so, and that's pretty safe. The electrical tape, I do highly recommend it because of that heat. If you guys have any questions, you know how to reach me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful.